Hey guys, Tony here, and today I'm going to be talking about something a little more serious. I'm going to be talking about how to love yourself. So, I'm not going to lie, I was a little deceitful in the title of this because I said I'm going to tell you how to love yourself in 5 steps, but really there's no way to do that because everyone's so different. So what I want to do instead is I want to talk about my experiences with not loving myself and how I was able to change and learn to love myself and care about myself and know that I'm worth more than nothing, because I'm worth a lot actually. I'm a pretty cool person, and so are you, and so is, I believe, everyone. I believe everyone can be someone awesome. I'm very optimistic about that. Okay, so here goes. When I was younger, beginning of high school, I was very, very low. I was at a very low point in my life, and it kind of continued to get worse and worse throughout high school. I didn't think I was very pretty. I didn't think I was very smart. I'm a musician, and I was not proud of how my musicianship skills were going at the time. I was very, very distraught about who I was because I didn't like who I was, and I didn't think anyone else would like who I was, and I wasn't the best at anything anymore, and I don't think I ever really was, so I felt like I didn't have anything to offer this world. And it was really, really hard. What changed that was I surrounded myself with people who loved me and who cared about me, and for a long time they would say they loved me and I would push them away and say, no, you shouldn't. What changed in me is I stopped telling them they shouldn't. Even if I believed they shouldn't, I stopped saying it. And I started saying, like, even if they shouldn't, it's their choice to love me or not. And the fact that they did, and I started to accept the fact that someone else could love me, it made it so where I was starting to realize, like, maybe I'm worth more than I've been giving myself credit for. And I started this thing where I would fake it till I make it kind of thing. I would see myself in the mirror and say I'm pretty, even if I didn't believe it. I would say I liked my shirt, even if I didn't believe it. I would just constantly compliment myself. And I started doing that with my music skills. Instead of saying, oh, I suck compared to this person, I compared myself to where I was at the moment to where I was 2 months ago or a year ago or when I first started. And I started looking at how far I've come instead of how far I had to go. Because if you're always looking at the end goal, you're gonna feel like you can't do it. So for me, it was repetition and just surrounding myself with good people and accepting the fact that they liked me and they liked my company. And eventually I started thinking that they were right, that I was a cool person, that I was pretty, that I was smart, that I was a good French horn player, that I was all those things, and I started to finally believe it after years. And as soon as I did that, I saw a lot of changes in my life as well, and I just felt really good, and I still feel that way, and I feel like I have a lot to offer. And even if I'm not going to be the best French horn player, and even if I'm not gonna be the best teacher or anything like that, I'm going to try and do my best, and that's the most we can do, because we're all just stumbling around the planet trying to figure out our way, and that's the best we can do, and that's all we need to do. What I want to say to anyone who's struggling with depression or social anxiety or any kind of anxiety or any kind of mental illness, or you're just having a hard time and you don't feel like there's a point and you want to quit something, or you just don't like yourself or love yourself, I can't give you the 5 steps to love yourself, but you can. Every person has a different way to love themselves, and it's going to be a journey, and it's going to be hard, and there's going to be bumps, and there's going to be mean people who try and push you down, but you will find that. You will find your answer to how to love yourself. I don't know what that is for you, but I know you will find it. Just keep going. I love you, even if you don't believe me, and there's someone else in your life who loves you. There's probably a lot of people who love you. Okay, happy holidays to everyone, and hopefully I'll be doing more videos. I want to do a Christmas video. I'm working on a special mellophone edition of a song that's been on the radio a lot, and it's killing me. It's so difficult. Oh my god. But yeah, fun times ahead. See you guys.